Hi Stampers, my name is Sandy Hancock. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I welcome you to Utterly Awesome Stamping. I recently made a video that I called a surprise window card, and this isn't the one that I designed that day, but I showed this card. This is how it looks, and then you open it up and you get another surprise. So it's a card I say it just keeps on giving. All right, so someone emailed me and said, how did you do that tree? How did you do that? And I considered just taking pictures and putting it on my blog, and I thought, you know, it would be so much easier if I would just make a little portion of a video and show you exactly how to do it. So that's what I'm going to do. So let's reposition the camera. Get my glasses on. That always helps. There we go. All right, so I'm going to show you how I did this. All right, so here we go. We've got the tree on the front. We've got the tree on the inside. The first thing you're going to do, now this is, just pretend this is a blank card, and the front of it is blank. Okay, so I'm going to pull this blank part. Oh well, first of all, of course, you're going to cut the circle. And if you watch the video, I would really appreciate it if you would just go look at the Daisy Surprise window card. So I put on a fence, I put on the dog, and I thought, okay, I think I want the circle about right here. So then I opened up, so I was just cutting on that front part, went and cut the circle out. Okay, now that the circle is cut out, I'm going to pull this blank part around behind, and I'm going to put this right in a corner, exactly where I want it, so that I can refer to it again in a minute. And I put the Life is Beautiful tree on the Stamparatus. It's really difficult to do this. I don't know how you would do it actually if you don't have the Stamparatus. This is such an important piece of equipment to have. Okay, so then I stamped the tree on the inside of the card with it just like this, all pulled together, boom, stamp the tree, put the leaves on. Okay, now what you're going to do is pull this back around. This is still blank, and so this is what I have down here now. So this is blank. I'm seeing the tree through the window, and here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull this out and go wash this. Don't move the stamp. Don't pull it off. Just clean it and make sure it's nice and dry, and then put that back into your Stamparatus. Okay, so now what you want to do is pull this down and put your cardstock right back in the corner where you originally had it when you stamped the inside. And just pull this down now over your tree and try to figure, okay, is it exactly where I want it? Because you're getting ready to stamp it again. And it looks really good. But if it's not, you can wiggle your cardstock around a little bit until you can see that it's exactly where you want it. Okay, once you get it lined up, what you're going to do, hold it really steadily. I just cut a piece of grid paper. And what you're going to do is stick it in here to cover up the tree, because you don't want to re-ink the tree. Okay, make sure that your tree's not going to hit either one of your magnets. Okay, so now we're going to take the Early Espresso ink pad. Going to ink it, and I'm probably going to do it again. Yes, I'm definitely going to do it again. That's the beauty of the Stamparatus, right? Okay. And be careful when you stamp this Early Espresso ink, because it really does need a second to dry, so don't touch it because it's so easy to touch, and you really don't want to do that. Okay, so now you see what I did. I pull that out, and look what's happened. See, that's gone in exactly the same place. Magic! Isn't that easy? It's just a little trick that you need to know with your Stamparatus. Okay, so now since I've got the card this far, I am going to go ahead. Oops, you know what? We're going to leave that in here because I'm going to restamp the leaves. So let's put that back in here. And let me remind you how to do the thumping technique so that you can see. Okay, so these leaves are in the Life is Beautiful set. And what I'm going to do is, I took the bumblebee pad and I'm just going to tap it. Then I took my cherry cobbler just the regular marker, and I'm just going to thump some nice color onto the leaves. And so now they're going to look like fall. And might even huff them. And I'm just going to position them. And where do I want these leaves? I think that looks good. Okay, then I'm going to clean it a little bit. Let's do it one more time so we can get the other half of the tree. You can determine, you can even put more than one color on here if you want to. But I'm just going to put cherry cobbler on top of the bumblebee. Okay, then we're going to come in and we're going to figure out where we want it this time. Take your time, have fun. Okay, now let's see what we get. I'm going to pull this away. Ta-da! Isn't that fun? And then I'm not going to finish the card. That was the point of the video. So then I'm going to add the fence, I'm going to add the dog, I'm going to sponge the clouds, and I can just completely finish up the card. If you check out my blog today, sandystamper.com, you'll see all of the details. You'll see everything that I used on this card. So enjoy, and I hope you'll give this idea a try. You may, have some other thing that you want to put in here, but just, really have fun with this surprise window card. The Tree of Life is a very, very nice image that you can use for fall. So once again, if you've enjoyed this video, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel and join me on my blog, and I'll look forward to seeing you back next time. Have a great day.